everyone on YouTube. My name is Michelle.
And I'm Christine.
And today we're going to share a recipe for making
Dwenjang Samgyubsal. Dwenjang is Korean soybean paste.
And Samgyubsal is the belly cut of pork meat. For this particular recipe, we marinate the pork in a Dwenjang mixture. The Dwenjang mixture does not overpower the taste of the Samgyubsal. It just simply enhances the flavor of the pork belly. This simple recipe yields a savory and slightly sweetened Samgyubsal dish.
Please try this different spin on making Samgyubsal.
Thank you! Now let's gather the ingredients for this particular recipe. You need 1/3 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of Dwenjang or Korean soybean paste, half a large apple, half a medium onion, 1 tablespoon of ginger, and 3 tablespoons of cooking wine of choice. Today I'm using sake, but you can use anything you like. 1.5 teaspoons of sesame oil, and finally 1.7 pounds or 0.8 kilograms of samgyupsal or pork belly. Today I'm using thin and medium cuts of black pork belly, but you can use any pork belly of choice. Now let's get cooking. Let's start with the apple. Cut the skin off the apple and rough chop the apple into small chunks. This will help your blender or food processor, whichever you're using, to easily blend the apples. After, place the apple in your food processor or blender. Today I'm using my magic bullet. Repeat the same process for the onion. Add the cooking wine into the food processor or blender. Add the minced garlic. Then add the Dwenjang or soybean paste into the blender or food processor as well. Now we're going to be working on the ginger. Cut the skin off the ginger. You can do this with a knife or scrape the skin with a spoon. Then slice it into small pieces. Again, this will help facilitate the blending process. Now close the lid of your food processor or blender. And blend away until the mixture turns into a nice paste. The marinade mixture is done. Time for the pork belly. Cut the pork belly into bite-sized pieces. I'm cutting mine into roughly 2-inch slices. Place the samgyupsal slices into the bowl. Make sure the pieces are separated so that the marinade can be evenly distributed among the slices. Now we're going to add the additional ingredients into the samgyupsal. Add the brown sugar, Add the black pepper and mix. Add the doenjang sauce and again mix thoroughly so that the sauce is distributed among all the slices. Add the sesame oil. Then gently press on the samgyupsal. Place the plastic wrap on top and stick it in the fridge for at least an hour, ideally 3 to 5 hours so that the marinade seeps into the pork belly. After the samgyeopsal has been marinating in the fridge for a few hours, it's time to get cooking. Start by warming up a pan on high heat. Place the samgyeopsal slices and cook for about a minute before lowering the heat to medium-low and turning over the slices onto the other side. Make sure you flip several times during the cooking process and keep an eye out so the samgyeopsal doesn't burn. The cooking time varies depending on the thickness of the samgyeopsal slices, but generally the thin slices should be done in about 5 minutes, while the medium slices are done in roughly 6 to 8 minutes. Since the pork belly is a relatively fatty cut of meat, make sure you use a paper towel to absorb some of the oil along the way, or else the oil will be flying all over you or your stovetop. So please be careful. The samgyeopsal should be done cooking when it has a nice golden color to it. Now all that's left for you to do is to plate the samgyeopsal. You can sprinkle some sesame seeds as garnish. And I like to also add a little bit of minari, which is a Korean herb. And that's all you gotta do. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you really enjoy this dish. See you later!